Eurotrip Part 2, Chapter 6. Written on Tuesday the 2nd of September at 12:30 in the afternoon. Catch-up day. On our final train day, so I'm using the chance to catch up. Things go from excellent to shit to fine, so I hope you're ready for that. Our first train to Villach on Saturday night was okay. I refused to sleep as I was terrified of not waking up in time. I was forced to watch a guy playing Subway Surfers particularly awfully. We then had to wait for just over an hour for the clock to strike midnight so we could use our passes. Josh slept on a bench whilst I paced up and down, getting down to my top-rated playlist. It was Sunday morning and the train had come. By now, I was much tired and getting excited, walking through the train and seeing every compartment in pitch black and packed with snuggled travellers getting a good sleep. This was not the path chosen for us. We arrived at our compartment, our well-lit compartment. There was a French couple sat by the window trying to sleep, and an Italian couple by the doors trying to be awake. The Italian man started by showing me a piece of paper and repeatedly saying Bologna. I kept saying si, though what I really meant was, yes, that is our destination, now fuck off and let me sleep. His wife was also trying to sleep, but he kept poking her and showing her things on his phone, which was not on silent. Despite this, I was able to drift off, which lasted about 20 minutes, as the ticket inspector barged in and turned on the lights. We all presented our tickets except the French couple, who after much mumbling made it clear they had no tickets. They seemed to think they could get on the train now and pay later because they had lost their wallets. This went on for a goddamn long time and ended with the inspector shouting about the police and walking off. They did not seem too bothered, but Josh offered anyway to go and try to explain to the inspector. He came back seemingly having solved their situation, yet they still did not even care or say thanks. At the next stop, they grabbed their stuff and ran. Scamps. This at least opened up the opportunity to get some sleep now, though Josh experienced an angry bagman. We arrived in Bologna about 5 a.m. and had a bit of a wait. Josh spread out over the platform whilst Italian police chased black men. The train to Milan came and we had a nice second floor seats to get some sleep. I needed the toilet, but someone appeared to be taking a shit the entire time. We arrived in Milan at 7:45 and were out by 8:05. Thank God. The train was okay, though packed with Italians chatting away like hens. The journey was fine, and we looked out the window watching the world get better as the distance from Italy grew. Josh was harassed by a Thai woman for a massage who had seen us come in from the beach. The bells on her ankles alerted us to her location, but eventually she tripped. One last short train ride from Ventimiglia, and we were out of Italy and in Monaco. Monaco is shit. We left. Lol, okay, I'll write more, but we really hated it. With nowhere to leave our bags, we hauled them down to the harbour front. As promised, there were incredible cars and yachts all over the place. It was soon clear that we were not welcome, but we stopped somewhere for coffee. A snooty woman served us our overpriced beverages, and people pointed at us as they passed, one saying, "That's strange." We could not leave fast enough, sticking middle fingers up to everything. Another short train journey and we were in Nice. We paid to use some horrible toilets where we got changed and freshened up. I lent someone some deodorant and he offered me cocaine. I politely declined. The luggage hold was closed, so we had to look for another place. Josh gave up, throwing his bags to the floor and screaming. He did not realise we were right outside the place. 10 kilograms lighter, we ventured down to the seafront. We were already fed up and visited a Hard Rock cafe. They had Wi-Fi and refillable Coke. We stayed a long time. After we had abused their resources to the limit, we left. We took one look at the beach, cried at how shit it was and got out of there. At last, we were on the train to Marseille. People in Nice had warned it was horrible, so we were unsure what to expect. But after a journey full of bloody liars, we arrived, 24 hours after leaving, bled.